This is a quick contemporary Pilates workout. We're gonna tone and strengthen head to toe today. All you're gonna need is a set of light weights, so 2s, 3s, 5s probably the heaviest, and a mat and an able body. There will be modifications if you have mobility issues or if you just need it taken down a notch or if there's injuries. Feel free to take the options that are provided and find what works best for you. But without further ado, let's get warmed up and get the party started. So starting seated on the mat, chest tall, shoulders back. Ignore the puppies, they wanted to join today's video. We're gonna start circling to the right, exhale, round back. Inhale, forward, right. Exhale, round it back. 2 more. 1 more. Now center yourself on a big inhale. Ribs over hips, shoulders over ribs. Big reach, gaze up. Exhale, right hand down. Reach through the left. Open that shoulder. Inhale, big reach up. Exhale to go the other way. Inhale for the reach, clasp the thumbs. Exhale, bend the elbows, pull it back. Draw your chin to your chest. Inhale, gaze up, clasp the fingers and pull the arms up. Exhale, baby twist to your right. Roll that right shoulder, lift into a proud chest, and use this left arm as leverage to deepen, intensify the twist any amount. Windmill up on an inhale, go left on your exhale. All right, kick your feet out in a slight V. Lift the chest and ground into those hips. On an inhale, we'll bring it up to a T. On an exhale, take it to the right and tip towards your right toes. Any amount, doesn't have to be super deep. Inhale up, exhale, twist to the left. Inhale up, belly tight. Exhale, rotate and tip. Pull the toes back, inhale up. Exhale, rotate, toes back strong and tip. 1 more inhale up, arms reach, pull the toes back so you're really getting into those hamstrings. Then on the exhale, just lift the chest tall, tip in between those thighs any amount. We're not gonna fold, we're not gonna collapse. We're gonna stay tall through the chest and activated as we tip and pull those toes back. If you can, straighten the legs a little more, push into your heels. Inhale up. Exhale, bend the knees, grab around your shins, and find some seated cat-cow. Inhale to expand, exhale to contract back. 2 more on your own. My dogs are exhausted. All right, and then we're gonna start standing today. So grab those light weights. You'll notice this little thing, this is like a yoga wrist cushy. We're gonna be doing some stuff on one knee. So if you have a sensitive knee, have a pillow or a blanket or some sort of a pad, like this little squishy is really nice to just pop under a knee. Any kind of padding if you have sensitive knees to place under your knee will come in clutch here. So without further ado, let's stand up nice and tall with your light weights. The starting position for the first exercise, we are going to have your right foot pointing forward, a big step out on your left, so just outside of your left hip, and turn your left toes to the side. So if you're a yogi, this would be like a left Trikonasana triangle pose, but we are going to make it a squat. So you're going to be taking your right foot under the hip, left foot out to the side. When you're ready, you're gonna squat down, so you're into your right heel, but you're taking your left knee behind you. And then up, shoulders back, chest tall, belly in tight. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. We're gonna see if we can maybe add a bicep to that. Curl and release. No momentum, no swinging. Curl and release. Keep going, push heavy into that left pinky toe and pull the left knee back as you sink into your right heel. You got it. 8 of these. 7, 6, chest tall, 5, Inhale down, exhale up. 3 more. 2 more, pulling that left knee back to hit the glutes. 1 more. Now at the top, we're gonna open up that right arm, slide your left arm down the left leg. Inhale to lower, gaze up at the right, open that shoulder, exhale to lift. Left leg stays straight. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. It's called a windmill. Keep going. The more you open that shoulder, the more on this windmill, you're gonna hit the sides of your lower back. So maybe if you have back issues, you don't need any weight here at all, or maybe just your bottom hand takes the weight and your top hand stays free of the dumbbell. That's up to you. We got 4 more slides down your windmill, and we're gonna put it together. Open the shoulders onto your back. 3, inhale, lower, exhale up. Only go as low as your back wants you to go. You come all the way down to the mat, or you come halfway down to the mat. 2, 1 more. All right, at the top, take a breather. I'm gonna show you how we put it together. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Let's go. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Chest tall, pull that left knee back, big sink down the left leg, only as low as you want to go. 8, 7, 6, control that right arm. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Very nice. We're gonna come into that bicep curl, isometric hold, hop that left leg in and sink into your squat. Now rotate knee and arms out, knee and arm in, knee and arm out, knee and arms in. Pulse the squat if you can. Pull the knee back and in. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Chest up, hips low. For 8, 7, 6, 5, almost there. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out, good job. All right, that left knee is gonna stay up. We're going to hike that left knee into a curl, keep your abs in strong, and then kick that left foot back into a press. Exhale, curl. Inhale, tap it down or sweep it back. Exhale, press. Inhale, up. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lower. Exhale, back. Inhale, up. Hit that balance. Exhale. Inhale. Palms up, heel high. Inhale. You can tap down between every time. So if your balance is off today, maybe you just slide it back to the mat and hike the knee up instead. Show you what that looks like from the side. Tap if your balance is off. If you're here for the balance challenge, keep it airborne. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, that's it. Take that left foot behind you, right foot forward. About hips width apart, but only maybe about 2 feet length apart, 2 to 3 feet apart in length. Chest is tall. We're gonna come over your front leg, which is your left leg. So over the left, shoulders back, hips back. Stick your chest forward, stick your booty back. Over and up. Pull your belly in. This is gonna hit the lumbar, the lower back muscles. So you can't have strong abs if you don't have a strong back, right? So come down, bring the chest forward, come about halfway up, stay engaged in your back. Inhale down, exhale up. Straddling that left leg, pulling your shoulders onto your spine. Inhale down, exhale up. 4 more. Inhale down, exhale up. 3 more. Inhale down, exhale up. 2 more. Inhale down, exhale up. 1 more. Come up tall, sweep the arms over the shoulders, lift your right heel, your back heel, and lunge. Check this lunge. Your left knee should be over the ankle, so if it's really far forward, take a hop back on your right and line it up. Down and up. Belly in. We don't want to arch our back. We want it right over the shoulders, and we want our tailbone under our spine. Drive heavy into your left heel. Inhale down. Exhale up. 2 more. 1 more. Hold it at the top. Put it together. Inhale, lower. Chest tall. Exhale up. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale up. Inhale, lunge. Exhale up. You got it. Tip, chest tall. Lunge, hips low. Your pace for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, that's it on that side. Let's go ahead, reset, and do it all again on the other side. So, round 2, you want your left foot right under your hip. You want your right foot slightly out to the side and turned out to the right. Okay, palms up, shoulders back. We're finding a squat. This is a little tricky, the form's a little odd. So you're gonna get heavy on your left heel and pull your right knee back so you're heavy on the right pinky toe. Inhale down, exhale up. Keep that left knee forward. It's gonna wanna come out to the side to mimic what the right's doing. So we're gonna confuse the muscles a little bit, which means they might be sore. They might get sore if we confuse them. That's the goal. Pull that right knee back, sink back heavy into your left. Shoulders back, hips low. For 8, 7. Again, without music, the rhythm is your own rhythm. Maybe you have a playlist going on in the background and you're going at that pace, that rhythm. Last 4, 3, 2. On this last one, hold it up at the top. Open those arms, straighten the legs. Inhale, slide down your right leg. Look up at your left hand. Exhale, come up. The lower you go, the more back you're gonna hit. Open that left shoulder. Really get into your back. You can stagger your legs a bit more if your balance wants that from you. Rotate your ribs to the screen. Take that right rib, pull it under you. 4. You don't have to use weights here. 3. Inhale down. Exhale up. 1 more. Okay, putting it together. Inhale. Exhale. I lied. Yeah. Inhale. Exhale. Here we go. Inhale, squat. Exhale up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. We've got it. Inhale, squat. Exhale, up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Let's go. Sink deep. Pull your right knee back. Left arm high. Slide down the right leg. Yes. 4. Exhale up. Inhale, slide. Exhale, lift. We got it. 3. Last 2. One more. Control that left arm. Don't let momentum come in. Nice and controlled. All right. Bring it up. Arms come to 90. We're going to slide that right leg in, and you're going to lift the heel. You're still heavy on your left leg. Sink back into your left heel. Open the knee, open the arms, pull it forward. Open the knee, open the arms, pull it forward. Biceps, rotators, outer thigh, right hip. Yes. Heavy on that left leg, light on the right. Open the shoulders, lift the chest, but we're not arching in the back. Still keep the tailbone under you so you don't have a big lumbar arch. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand heavy on that left leg. We're still balancing on the left. Pop your right knee, shoulders back, crunch into your abs. When you're ready, curl and lift. I don't remember if we did. I think we went right into it. So curl, lift, then you're gonna sweep it behind, woo, and take those palms up. This side's harder. Right knee up, inhale, lower, exhale, tip, inhale, up. Exhale, curl. You can tap down in between if you'd rather, and then slide it back on the mat if your balance is off. Exhale, curl. Inhale, down. Exhale, tip. Inhale, down. You got it. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Strong core for 8, 7, 6. Heel high, abs strong. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right foot comes in front, left foot comes behind. Square the hips. Your hips width on your feet, and you've got about 2 to 3 feet apart. In fact, why don't we check the lunge here? Make sure you can lunge, look down and see your right toes. That's about, so maybe a little longer than the 2 to 3 feet mark on these. Shoulders back, square your hips to the top of the mat. Pull your abs in. So just because our shoulders are arching, we're still in our core. We're still pulling our abs in. Try not to let your ribs splay out. So crunch into your core, but roll your shoulders back. Inhale, lower down the right leg. Exhale, about halfway up. We're trying to keep a straight right knee, as straight as we can get it. Keep your shoulders put onto your back. And look over the top of the mat. So it's like a single leg deadlift. Yeah? Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. You'll feel it crawl up your right hamstring, and you'll feel it across your lower back. Keep the hips square, so usually that means we gotta pull the right hip back and the left hip in to the exercise a little bit more. For 4, 3, last 2, 1 more. Now at the top, bring those arms overhead, lift to the ball of your left foot. Exhale, lunge, inhale up. You still need abs here. Try not to scrunch your shoulders. Relax your shoulders down. Pull your core in because lunges definitely take some balance. So keep your core activated. 2 more like this. Then we put it all together. 1 more. Hold it at the top. And inhale, lower down over the right leg. Exhale up. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, chest tall, hips square. Exhale up, inhale, lunge. Exhale, lift. Repeat. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. For 8, 7, 6. Chest tall and control it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Nice work. That's it for standing. We're going to get down on the mat. Have your weights handy and have that little squishy pad next to you too, or a blanket or whatever you need. Okay, so we're at a different angle. Yes, we are. We're going to find a plank. And ideally you're gonna be on your palms. So if your wrists don't like that, look at these cute little paws on my mat. Oh, if your wrists don't like this angle and this bend, you can be on a neutral wrist by making a fist and going on your knuckles. Or if your dumbbells are big enough, you can do that on a dumbbell. Or you can go to your elbows. Just know that if you're on your elbows and your forearms, you're not gonna be able to add on, which is a tricep push-up. So if you know you don't wanna do the tricep push-up, absolutely go to your elbows here. But if you think you might wanna add the triceps in, you gotta be up on your hands one way or another. So you don't need your dumbbells unless you're using them to create a neutral wrist. Otherwise, we're gonna take these paws off to the side. We're gonna take your wrists right under your shoulders, and then you're going to tuck your toes and find a nice high plank, all right? I'll try to adjust on the screen. Nice high plank. So we never wanna sag in our lower back, really pull the abs in, and we never wanna drop and dump in our shoulders either. So we wanna actively push into our shoulders, into our core so we're lifted strong. From here, we're gonna lift the right heel. 3, 2, 1, all the way up into the glutes. Exhale, crunch. 3, 2, 1. Lift that right heel. 3, 2, square the hips. Exhale, crunch. 3, 2, 1. You can drop the left knee anytime. 3, 2, staying in the plank is gonna be harder in the core. Crunch. 3, 2, we're adding on here in a plank or on the left knee. 2, 1, crunch. 3, 2, 1. Everybody's left knee is down. Tricep press is an option. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Lift the right heel. 3, 2, 1. Crunch the knee in. 3, 2, repeat, or tricep. Down, exhale, up. Heel. Take your time. Do what works for you. If you're not ending the tricep, you're gonna be at a different part of the exercise, and that's fine. Triceps totally optional. Let's do that again. Up and lift. 3, 2, 1. On the crunch, tuck it into your chest. Crunch, crunch, crunch. And then optional tricep. Take it or leave it. Hug those elbows into your ribs. Exhale, push it up. Twice more. Right heel. 3. Exhale. 3. Tricep. Once more. Up. Crunch. Last tricep if you're taking it. And that's it. Very nice. All right, we're coming to kneeling. So that means you're gonna take your left knee underneath of you and your right leg out to the side. If you wanna put a blanket, a pillow, or some sort of a little pad to get there, be my guest. I'm gonna adjust the screen a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't fall. Okay, let's see if that's better. So the left knee is under the left hip. Have your weights handy as well. The left knee, sorry, puppies, is under the left hip, and the right leg is out to the side, and we have our dumbbells ready to go. So kneeling with that left knee right under your hip, right leg's extended, toe can be up to the ceiling or pointing to the screen. Weights are gonna start behind us. See if you can get them as close together as possible, maybe even tap them behind you, and then exhale, arch it over the head, nice and even. Inhale, tap it behind you. Exhale over the head. You can stay here or we're gonna add on. Inhale behind you. Exhale over the head. Optional, sink back and tip. Keep those weights back. Bring it up, use your upper back muscles. Inhale behind you. That's an option, you don't have to take it. Exhale over the head. Optional, inhale to tip, pull the weights up to the ceiling. Exhale, lift the hips, lift the dumbbells. Do that again. Inhale. Exhale. Add on if you're taking it, you don't have to. 6, these are tough, we're not doing too many. 5. 4. 3. Lighter weights on these if you got them. 2. 1. Pull those weights up on this last one. You can do it. Last one. Oh my gosh. Nice job. All right, I had to do layer after that. That one heated me up. So we're going into a modified side plank, keeping that left knee underneath of us. The right leg stays long. The left hand is coming down. I'm putting mine on a dumbbell, but you can be just on your wrist. If you're gonna go on your elbow, I would put like a block or something to lift you up so that you stay in alignment. We're gonna be doing leg circles and then a weave under. So the longer this arm, the more room you have to weave under. So the left wrist or elbow is under your left shoulder. The right hand might have a dumbbell, it might not, that's up to you. If you do, it's stacked right over that right shoulder. Point your right toes, lift your right leg, zip in the core. So we're not arching our back, we're crunching in nice and tight. We're gonna circle the right leg forward to the screen. 3, 2, 1, and then put it down. Exhale, twist under the left. Inhale, open it up. lift, circle. 3, 2, 1. Put it down. Exhale, rotate under, big reach. Inhale up. Stack the shoulders, lift the leg. Without moving the hips too much. 3 circles, and then a rotation. Take your time. We're trying not to move the rib cage or the hips as much as possible. 3 circles forward, take it down, weave under. We got 4 more if you're feeling froggy. On these last 4, don't take the leg down. Keep it in the air. Take your time on that twist. A lot harder with the leg up, so you do you. 3, 2, 1. Pull into the core. Exhale, weave under. Inhale up. 2 more left. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Hold it up strong if you're taking that option. Crunch into your core. Turn your ribs. Oh, one more time. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Down or up. Your choice. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your abs. And bring it up. Woo. Now let's have a seat. Sit. Facing me. Legs go out. On your booty. Dumbbells are optional. We're just going to be pulling back and twisting. So if your shoulders are cashed, don't use your weights. If your arms still have some juice left, we're going to drive into your heels, roll your shoulders, lift your chest, bring the arms up. Exhale, pull one arm, inhale up. Exhale, pull left, inhale up. See if you can drive that elbow all the way behind you. Lift the chest at the top, round into that twist as you come back. Exhale, twist, inhale up. Exhale, twist, inhale up. Exhale, twist, inhale up. Again, no dumbbells is an option. Exhale, twist, inhale, tall. You pick. Exhale, twist, inhale, tall. Stay with it. We got 8. 7. 6. 5. Big reach back on this last 4. 3. Rotate your ribs. Use those abs. 2. One more of each. Last one of each. Big reach, big reach. And last one. Awesome, you guys. Moving into the last core sequence of this set. Knees come in. May or may not have the dumbbells. It's a double crunch. So on the inhale, let's get started with an ab vacuum first and foremost. Pull your belly button into your spine so that your lower back is not arched. There's no space there. It's not arched up. You're pulling your belly into your spine and pushing that lumbar into the mat. And from there, we'll start with just the legs. On the inhale, they extend. Higher is going to be less intense in your back. Lower is going to be a lot harder, so you pick. On the exhale, they come in. On the inhale, they extend up or out. You pick. On the exhale, they come in. Point your toes. Option to add the arms. On the inhale, we elongate. On the exhale, we crunch in. Now the next option, if you're doing both of those together, is to maybe pull a crunch into it on the exhale. Inhale, extend. Pull the navel to the spine, push the back to the mat. Exhale, big crunch. Inhale for length. Exhale to get tight. Get it right, get it tight. Inhale. Exhale. Your pace, your rhythm, your speed. No legs is an option if your lower back is cashed. You can just do the arms. Or you can take it to a single leg option. Alternating. For 8. 7. 6. Breathe. Don't forget, press belly to spine. Push back to mat. Last 4. 3. 2. Final one right here. Big reach, big tuck. All right, what's next? That's it. All right, bring it up and let's roll through it all again on the left side. So we started with those planks. Remember, you can be on your elbows and forearms, but you won't be able to add the tricep push-up. So that's completely up to you. If your arms are done, don't even worry about being on your hands at this point. Just go on your elbows and give your arms a little breather. All right, so when we do our plank, remember, we're not sagging in our back. We're active. We're not dumping in our shoulders. We're engaged. So find your plank. At any point the right knee wants to drop, let it. Inhale, left heel for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, crunch for 3, 2, 1. Left heel, inhale, press out of the mat, push into the core. 3 pulses up, 3 crunches in on your own. Right knee drops whenever it needs to, but that does not mean that you sag in your lower back. Just because the right knee's down, we're still active in our core and in our spine. Exhale, crunch, 3, 1. Adding on, heel lift for 3. Exhale, crunch for 3. Right knee is down, slow tricep. Inhale, lower, pull the belly in. Exhale, press. Do it again. Inhale, left. Exhale, crunch. Knee down, tricep. Exhale, up. Right knee can come up or it can stay down. Lift for 3. Left crunch for 3. 1 tricep. You got 4 more times on your own pace, at your own rhythm. Twice more, you're halfway, let's go. You can do it. Stay strong, pull those abs in, stay activated in your shoulders and in your core. Woo! One more time, come on arms, hug those elbows in. If you're taking the tricep, don't lose track of your form. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, hug the elbows. Exhale up. Whew, take a little baby stretch. Good job, you guys. Okay, we're going into that kneeling shape. So this time, the right knee is under you and the left leg straight out. So grab your blanket, grab your squishy if you have sensitive knees, and grab your light weights. Remember the first set, they about killed us. So we gotta do it again on this side. So judge your weights accordingly. Left leg is long, right knee's under the hips, chest is tall. Your toes can be up. I like them facing the front, facing the screen, but that's completely up to you and what your hips want. On the inhale, the weights come together or towards each other behind you. Give a little lift through the backs of the arms. On the exhale, sweep it overhead. Inhale, back behind, chest stays tall and hips stay underneath of you. Exhale up. Push your pinky toe down on that left leg if your foot is flat and not in the air. Adding on to this. Inhale back. Exhale up, optional inhale, sink the hips down, pull the weights back. Exhale, use your core to come up. Woo! Inhale back. Exhale. The tip is completely optional, take it or leave it. Pull the palms up, palms or back of the hands up to the ceiling. That's the hard part, right? Pulling those arms up behind you, that's where your upper back muscles, you can bend the elbows if you want. That's where the upper back muscles go, whoa. Inhale back. Exhale, reach. Inhale, tip. Bend the arms as much as you need to. Exhale up. We got 3 more. Let's go. We got it. Inhale. Exhale. We can do this. Don't give up. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. If you need to drop the weights, drop the weights. No shame in that game. Inhale, lower. Exhale up. 1 more. Let's go. Inhale. You got it. Exhale. Inhale. Whew. Exhale. That's it. Shake out those arms. Nice work, you guys. You are going to stay on that right knee. Put your right hand under you. You don't need the dumbbell here. You can be on the wrist. You can be on the elbow, but this is that weave. So you don't have a ton of room to weave, but that's totally fine. It's whatever your wrists prefer. So right wrist or right elbow under the right shoulder. Left leg is long. Left hand has the option to have a dumbbell, but it doesn't have to have a dumbbell. You can do it with no weight at all. When you're ready, stack the left arm over the left shoulder, over the right shoulder. Point your left toes, lift. Circle to the front. 3, we're not moving our ribs, we're not moving our hips. 2, 1, put it down. Exhale, weave. Inhale, reach. Lift and circle front. 3, 2, we're not moving our upper body, keep it controlled. Exhale, weave. Inhale up, control your torso, hold your core. 3, 2, 1, down. Exhale, rotate under. Inhale, lift. Do that again. 3, 2, 1, lower and twist. Now we have that option, you got 4 more. 3, 2, option to hold it up. Challenge here. Exhale, twist. Woo! Use your glutes. Inhale up. Circle. 3, 2, lower or hold into your glutes. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. 2 more. 3, 1. Exhale. Inhale. 1 more. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Inhale. All right, nice work. Last exercise. We have those seated twists and then double crunches. You're home free. So find a seat. May not use dumbbells here. You may use the dumbbells here. That's up to you. Lift the spine tall, pull the shoulders onto your back, lean back. On the exhale, twist one way. On the inhale, find center. Dig into those heels. If your lower back has had enough, sit cross-legged and just do the rotations with or without the dumbbell. So you can still rotate through your torso, pull your belly in and twist without this angle in your lumbar. Keep going. Even though I'm talking, you're still twisting. So you're taking what you need, you're doing what you need to do, even through my cues. So 8, 7, cross-legged or not, your choice. 6, 5, dumbbells or not, your choice. 4, 3, 2, and last 1. We've got crunches, then you're home free with this set. Roll it down easy. Knees come up. Weights may or may not be in the hands. That's totally your choice. On the inhale, the legs either come up or out. On the exhale, they crunch in. Inhale, extend. Point the toes. Exhale, crunch. Option to add the arms. Option to add a crunch. It can be a single leg with your feet up. It can be a single leg with your feet down. So lots of modifications, lots of levels, lots of options to take what you need. 8, 7, inhale long, exhale tight. 6, you don't have to look like me. Go as deep as your lumbar wants you to go. Pull the ab vacuum in. I just got a glimpse of my back arching. Pull your abs in so we don't have that space. We're pushing our abs down into the mat. 4, 3, 2, last one. Make it count. Nice and long. And then all the way up. Good job. All right, that set is done. The big finale is a little side core series, and then we are home free. Just 2 exercises back to back, and we're done. We're gonna go back to kneeling position. So if you wanna pad up that left knee, put it under your left hip, right leg goes long, kind of like where we started the last set. This time, we are gonna take your right hand down, right leg out, left hand behind the head. On an inhale, we're gonna lift and push your head into your left hand. On an exhale, bring it down. Now without shifting your hips, without dumping into your hips, exhale, lift the leg, inhale, lower. Exhale, arm, inhale, lower. Exhale, leg, inhale, lower. Exhale, arm, inhale, lower. Exhale, leg, inhale, lower. If you want to get froggy, keep the leg up. Exhale, lift. Exhale, lift. inhale, lower. Keep your core engaged, abs are tight, nothing moves except the rotation through your spine. Keep going with that for 8, 7, 6, stabilize onto that right hand, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Now, left hand stays down, right leg stays long. We're gonna take it to an inner thigh side plank option. So, when you're ready, the exhale drives that left knee up towards your right hand. Inhale, put it back down. Exhale up, inhale, lower. Undump out of this left arm. Exhale, inhale. Inner thigh activation. If you want it harder, extend that leg. Exhale, inhale. You have 4, pull your core in strong, really stabilize on this shoulder. 3, 2, 1 more, and that's it. Let's do it on the other side, and then we'll stretch. Right knee gets the padding if you're padding up, left hand down, left leg long, right hand behind the head. When you're ready, the exhale lifts the arm slightly. I'm not dumping into the shoulder to do it. I'm just rotating open on an exhale. Level out on your inhale. Lift left on your exhale. Put it down. Exhale, open. Inhale, hover. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more like that. Keep your core involved. Keep your ribs square to each other. And now if you want the challenge, keep that leg up. Exhale, open. Inhale, hover. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, open. Inhale, hover. Exhale, lift. 2 more times. Pull the belly tight. You're gonna need it. And that's it. Right hand under the shoulder. Left arm goes long, inner thigh burner. Exhale, lift that knee to the arm. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, lift, push into that left foot. Inhale, open. Undump out of that right arm. Push out of the mat. If you want more intensity, extend that right leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Hips stay high. Last 3. Last 2. 1 more. And that's all she wrote for today. All right, let's give it a quick stretch and you're home free. I'm gonna layer back up and we're gonna stretch it out. All right, so we can at this point lay all the way down on our back, hug those knees into your chest, and let your hips do what they wanna do. Maybe they rock side to side. Maybe you wanna tuck your chin and roll a little bit into the spine. Totally up to you. When you're ready to stretch those hamstrings, your left leg is down. Flex your right heel to the ceiling and gently guide your right leg towards the ribs any amount. You're gonna feel the back of your leg, your hamstrings get long. While you're there, point and flex through that ankle. Hold a point and roll it out in a circle one way and the other way. And now hold the flex. Gently guide it any amount deeper. If it's shaking, you're going too far, so ease off of it. Keep that flexed right ankle. Open the right knee and put your ankle on your left thigh, up by the knee. And then with a baby crunch, pull your left knee to your left shoulder. Push your right knee away. Figure 4 stretch for your outer hips, glutes, and thighs. All right, we're gonna take that right leg and cross it all the way over. So it was open like a diamond. We're gonna cross it all the way over so there's no more space. And then very slowly, your knees go left and your arm goes right. And you find that rotation through the spine. If that's too deep, uncross your knees and just stack them. The deeper stretch with your knees crossed is gonna get further in your lower back, your lumbar. When you're ready to come onto that twist, your right foot's down, your left leg straight up, point, flex, point, flex, point. Hold the point and roll it out one way and the other way. And then hold a flexed foot. Pull it in any amount that you need to really elongate those hamstrings on the left leg. And then flexed ankle goes on the right thigh by the knee. Open your left knee up. Hug your right knee to your right shoulder. The deeper you hug right, push left, the deeper the stretch. And then you're going to slide left over right so there's no space. Very slowly let your knees go right and look to the left. Uncross the legs if that's too intense of a stretch. Slowly pull it all back to the center. Open your feet wide. Find that happy baby shape if you're a yogi by pulling your pinky edges of your feet down and pulling your knees into the sides of your ribs. Push your feet into your hands and pull your hands down towards your body. Get that counter stretch, that counter balance. You can rock, you can roll, you can kick, or you can just hold it steady. Maybe your heels touch and your knees open, getting a little deeper into the inner thigh area. When you're ready, the knees hug in tight. We grab under the knees and use as many rolls as we need to roll it up to a seated position. Let's end with upper body and finish it strong. Right arm comes across, shoulder pushes down, forearm up and in. You can roll your wrist if you want. Both arms open behind you, lift the chest. Maybe you stay here, maybe there's a fold. Bring it up when you're ready, and let's go left arm across, forearm up and in, shoulder down. Roll the wrist if you want to. Push your palms to me, round the spine. You want to make a nice big C curve through your back. Tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, gentle rotation to the right. Roll the right shoulder, lift the chest proud. Inhale, bring it up, and exhale, left side. Inhale to the top. Exhale, bring it down, and give yourselves the biggest round of applause for getting through it. Nice job, you guys. Proud of you.